themselves, because we do have the death card here. The death card is about changes, a period of transition in someone's life where they are bringing certain things that do not serve to an end, going through transformation. And we think about the energy of transformation, it really is about release, right? Shedding the old skin, letting things go. And I'm noticing that in this transformation card, she is kind of surrounded by all of these skeletons, right? And to me, this is kind of symbolic of like skeletons in the closet, especially with you guys having the Book of Shadows and Secret. To me, is kind of like something that this person is kind of holding back, like I said, or maybe hasn't really talked to you about. Okay. I'm also seeing here, we do have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is about joy and happiness, and because we also have the Sun card here, we have the Sun twice, right? We have the Sun here, and then at the bottom of this deck as well. Now, the Sun is also a really beautiful energy, and I'm noticing that the way, this guy is kind of holding this girl's hand, and they're looking at each other like in a really beautiful way. And so the Sun is really saying that this person may feel, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness in the time that they've spent with you. I definitely feel like they felt some type of connection. The Six of Pentacles energy here to me too is also the energy of reciprocity, meaning this person did have feelings. Okay, this person did have feelings. And I'm noticing that also in this Page of Wands energy, we have this guy who's running away from this devil, And to me, that is the fear, that is doubts that this person has in their mind. And I do feel like, because we do have Knight of Wands and the devil, this can be a very passionate energy this person feels towards you. Like I said, for some of you, it could be this person still grieving the loss of something from their past. And I'm also picking up that the Five of Cups is this person is holding regret, guilt. I feel like for maybe not coming forward, not telling you just how much you meant to them, or even, how much happiness or joy you truly even did bring into this person's life. So the Page of Wands is also a very passionate energy. It's one of discovery, exploration, starting down a new path. So it could even be, because I am seeing the World energy here. The World is a feeling of completion, and so is the Sun. Both of these cards here are kind of like coming full circle, completion, completing something. So it could be that, like I said, if for those of you where this person does have still connections or even feelings to a third party, like I said, doesn't have to be someone that they've are with currently. However, it can be. If they were in it, let's just say technically there is a third party, and you know that this person is involved with someone else. This person could also have been having kind of guilt in their mind. Okay, knowing that there are certain things that need to come to an end, that they need to take care of in their personal life before they can fully open themselves up to being in a connection with you. Okay, for those of you where this person is still holding on to feelings of an ex-partner, it could be that they recognize that there may be some fears, especially if this person got really hurt in their past. They could be someone who, although they feel these feelings with you, they feel happy, you're someone who brings joy into their life, that there's still these fears that they have within their mind, maybe about putting their heart back out there, and feeling that they need to kind of maybe even find some closure to those things from the past and kind of work towards letting those go. For those of you with this person, I feel like many of you may have already kind of picked up that this person did have mutual feelings for you, and they showed you that, I feel like, and showing you that there was interest that was there. But the Two of Wands energy is also someone who's kind of like stuck at a crossroads, having to make a decision about what it is that they really want for the future. And I feel like because the Devil energy here is talking about the devil energy can make us feel restricted. It can make us feel oppressed, held back, tied back. Now, these can literally be things that were holding your person back, such as their own pain, their own loss, things like that. But it can also be their own self-limiting beliefs, okay? They're kind of restricting them as well. So their own mind, right? They're themselves holding themselves back. And so maybe because this person had a lot of doubts in their mind, insecurities, fears, things of that nature, illusions that were kind of keeping this person stuck, that they felt like they needed to end the connection, okay? The world energy, like I said, it is a completion of a cycle. So they may feel like, I need to end this, I need to stop this. And I feel like in the current state that this is in right now, where they had to make that choice, right? And they could still very much be thinking about it too, even after they've decided to end it with the world, that the Two of Wands is kind of like feeling so torn back and forth between having to make a choice for the future and the path that you choose. This person ultimately chose to go a different direction with the Page of Wands. And I do feel like it is something with the Five of Cups that this person does regret. They could be feeling guilty conscious, but also not having, I feel like, the courage or even the strength to be able to tell you that. And I do feel, like I said, that this person is kind of holding something inside with the Secret here in the Book of Shadows. It's kind of like there's something to this person's shadow aspect, maybe even allowing their ego to get in the way, because the Devil is also very much an ego type of energy. And the Devil can also talk about unhealthy patterns of behavior, toxic patterns of behavior, this person not really knowing how to approach a situation or how to deal with the situation. It could have even been fear about them kind of investing the same amount of energy that you were wanting to give into this connection here as well. With the Knight of Wands, it's also a very passionate energy. So this person can also be someone who's very focused on other things in their life with the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is about us putting forward the passion or the desire towards something, wanting something, desiring something. And this person may have some doubts about whether or not this connection may even, was it going to bring that? Was it going to be the connection that made them feel settled and comfortable and safe and secure? Or did they still feel like they needed to kind of go and explore? Right. And it kind of looks like that's the choice that this person has kind of made, is to, they were feeling kind of, I don't know if I can move this forward. And because they have the fears in the back of their mind, or even stuck in a situation, right? Especially for those of you where this person is, and in a third party situation, or that they're not over an ex-partner yet, that that was something that was restricting them or holding them back, right? So to me, I'm looking at this Page of Wands, how the Page of Wands is kind of like escaping, running away. So they may feel that they didn't want to have that, maybe even fears of commitment phobia could have also been something here. Okay, so let's go into our oracle messages for you guys and see what else is going on with this person. And as I said, after you watch this reading, you can go over to Josie's channel, Healing Days Oracle. The link will be pinned to the pinned to the comment section, and also in the description box. So you can watch her reading as well, choose one of her piles, and see how these readings are kind of connected to get some additional messages from another tarot reader. Okay? So pile number 1. Why did they ghost you? Why did they ghost you? Okay, look at that. We've got facing their demons. And it says they're doing the inner work to get into their heart space. Okay, so look at that. The Secret here, the Book of Shadows, the fears, like I said, that are kind of blocking this person, right? Why did they ghost pile number 1? We have the time is now. And it says your manifestation is close, a change is coming. So as far as the reason why, this person may have also felt a little bit of maybe even like stress or pressure, like they needed to make a choice, they needed to make a decision about how this connection was going forward. And I feel like this person was someone who did revert back into old patterns of behavior, unhealthy ones, okay, especially with the Devil energy that we were seeing twice come up, okay? For some of you, the Devil energy can also talk about addictions, okay? If this person has any type of addiction issues, or the way that they handle, the way that they have maladaptive coping mechanisms, could have been something that affected this as well. So why did they ghost pile number 1? Okay. So it says shock without healing, and it says falling into the routine of just waiting and doing nothing. Right? So to me, that kind of feels like something that this person is kind of going back into with that devil energy there, where there is a cycle that this person keeps repeating, you know, maybe with this connection, even past connections this person may have had, where they don't take action, okay, without healing, right? Because they're not really facing those things that are kind of within them. And instead of doing the inner work, it's like this person just kind of like, as soon as they feel a strength of a connection with someone, they just push it away, right? Maybe out of fear of actually putting forth the commitment here, okay? So yeah, falling into the routine of just waiting and doing nothing. Let's see. Why did they ghost pile number 1? We also have the bride-to-be. And it says, you are their happy ending. They have already chosen you. And to me, because this bride-to-be is all about commitment, right? Serious commitment. So to me, the serious commitment, like I said earlier, is something that may kind of freak this person out. Okay? So let's see. Pile 1. Why did they ghost you? Why did they ghost pile number 1? We have will take a while, right? So it's kind of like this person just kind of drags their feet. They feel like they need to kind of take things slow. They want to do things in their own time. We do have visitor here. Okay, now this visitor, she almost looks like a ghost. Okay, so to me, in some way, it's like this person's past kind of revisiting and kind of getting in the way of them being able to kind of take some action here, right? So they have, like I said, there's the way that Poe looks like he's leaning down here, right? The 5 of Cups is some pretty heavy energy. It can even be, you know, an energy of depression, sadness, loss, grieving, something here. Okay, so in some way, like I said, it's kind of like this person's skeletons are here, right? Secrets, the shadows that are kind of still there that this person is needing to kind of work through. For some of you, literally with the visitor here, it could have also been, like I said, some type of outside influence. It could have also been affecting this. Why did they ghost pile number 1? We have helpless, okay? So this person's feeling some type of restriction here, right? Feeling helpless in a situation, something is keeping them stuck or bound. It could be a current situation or even stuff from their past. Like I said, self-limiting beliefs, things that are keeping them stuck, keeping themselves stuck. And then we also have dishonesty. Okay, so this person, when I'm looking at this, it's kind of like giving me that impression this person is masking, right? Hiding. This person may have a hard time telling the truth, right? Telling you straight out, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm feeling right now. And I'm not sure if I can commit right now, instead of saying that straight out, right? So I feel like with the Page of Wands energy here too, you know, the pages in the tarot are talking about communication, but because it is a page, you know, it could be that this person does have issues with maybe communication issues. Okay, saying what's on their mind, saying what's on their heart. So let's see what else. Pile 1. Why did they ghost you? Why did they ghost pile number 1? We have web of lies. Wow. Web of lies. To me, it's like this person getting caught up, right, with not being honest. We have passion here. I kind of want to see some more of what that says. Okay, we also have bargaining here. Maybe some type of compromise or something. It's like maybe this person is in some way with the bargaining. It almost makes me feel like this person is kind of like their rationalizations about things, right? Rationalizing their behavior here. So I want to look at this web of lies, because we have web of lies and we also have dishonesty, but to me it's like this person is getting caught up in stuff and not telling the truth, right? Not being honest. Let's see. Why is the web of lies here? The 9 of Wands. Okay. This is a very guarded, very wounded type of energy. Okay. Look at how he's kind of protecting himself here, right? Sitting on this rock with all of these wands that are kind of around it. And then we also have this devil kind of coming out of the clouds too. So to me, it's fear, right? Fear of speaking the truth, saying the truth, Why is the web of flies here? The Three of Pentacles. Okay. So for some of you, this Three of Pentacles could represent this person feeling that they were not in a place where they could really work towards building a solid foundation with you, right? And with passion here, it can also be that this person, because we do have the Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Wands, to me, within the tarot, is not the most commitment type of person. This is more so someone who's still playing the field, someone who, is a very passionate person, but it can also be a little bit of an ego-centered type of energy. So it could be someone who felt that passionate connection with you and had fun, but I feel like afraid of commitment, right? And just kind of keeping things a little bit more casual and feeling like they were not able to put forth the solid effort. For some of you, Three of Pentacles, it could even be that this was somebody that you worked with, right? Because the Three of Pentacles can sometimes be about work, collaboration, connections, coming together. Because of Three of Pentacles, we also see three people here. So some of you, yes, it could have been a third party type of situation. Okay, so let's see what else. Pile number 1. Why do they ghost you? We have envy. And it says there is someone in their lives who is jealous and envious of you. Wow. And is trying to do everything in their power to see you fall and the connection fail. So yeah, some of you, there's third party influence. This third party may even be someone who knows about you. Okay. Doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be a friend. It can also be a parent, right? A parent who is saying, no, you can't be with pile number 1. Maybe even if this person is still connected to an ex-partner, the ex-partner knowing about you and being jealous of you, okay? Envious of you, trying to get inside their head and to tell them, no, you can't see them. The devil is also manipulation, okay? Manipulation. This person could be manipulated by someone, okay? Especially with this girl, the way that she looks like she's kind of like a puppet, right? Being controlled, being manipulated. Okay, so let's see. Why did they ghost pile number 1? Look at that, ex involvement. It says they have exes who are still mourning the loss of them and their connection and may meddle and interfere, causing challenges. Wow. Why did they ghost you? We also have foolish here. It says they will have you feeling like a fool for thinking they were ever deserving of your heart or your trust. Right? So yeah, to me, it's kind of like this person has that pattern of behavior where it's just not good. It's unhealthy, with the devil energy there can be very toxic. Right? Toxic ways of thinking, not telling you, right? We have the Book of Shadows and the Secret here. So let's get some messages from this person. Okay, we're going to be using some message cards here. How 1. Why did they ghost you? I know you hurt too, but I don't know what else to do. I remember everything about you that day. Okay, so maybe whatever that day is something that's significant to you. Okay, maybe the last time they saw you, it could be maybe something like a very memorable memory that the two of you guys have spending time with each other. Or maybe even I don't know, because if this person ghosted you, then maybe it's like their memory of the last time they saw you, or, something like that. Let's see. Why did they ghost pile number 1? Nothing matters when I'm with you, right? And look at that sun card. Like I said, it's like this person feels and felt joy. But it's like, I feel like pretty evident that there's outside influence here, right? Some type of outside. We have, it hurts so much, how can it be real? And to me, that's about you guys being separated, right? Maybe not being around each other, just the way that things are right now. Okay, so we're going to get the last messages here, pile number 1, and then I encourage you to check out Josie's video too, to see if you can get some more information on this. Why did they ghost you? I'm tired of pretending I'm happy without you. So yeah, like this person is not liking the way that this is situation. It says, I think of you all the time. Some of you could have even had to have had a secret relationship. All right, something that had to be kept hidden. Maybe it was found out for some of you. My unhealed trauma affected us. Why did they ghost you? I was really immature and made a lot of mistakes. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have, I'm not ready to reveal my true feelings for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 1. As I said, I will have the link pinned to the comments for you to check out Josie's Healing Days Oracles reading, so that you can also select a pile over there. I watched her reading today because we're actually recording at the day before Halloween for you guys for tomorrow. But I already watched hers, and I'm already seeing how this is connected into one of the piles that she also did. So yeah, it's like almost kind of like an extension of the energy that she was picking up too. So that's really cool. There we kind of are picking up the same energy there. So pile 1, that's all I have for you. I hope that you guys will also subscribe to my new channel, Neptune's Child Tarot, where I'll be posting more content over there for you guys. And I hope you will join me. Happy Halloween, happy Samhain. Be safe, all of you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 2. So for those of you that resonated with the scrying mirror shadow, this is going to be your reading today. And as I said in the intro, we're doing a very special collaboration today of why did they ghost you, the reasons, messages from your person, which we'll have at the end. But we're doing a very special collaboration with Healing Days Oracle. For those of you that know Josie, I have known her for a while here on tarot, and so we're very happy to be doing this reading for you guys today, so that you basically get 2 readers that are doing this reading topic for you guys. You guys can get some answers and kind of check them to pile 2. I am going to be using 3 different tarot decks today, so you're going to see me kind of going back and forth between them. And then we also have some oracle cards and some message cards. So pile 2, why did this person ghost you? Why did they ghost you, pile 2? Why did they ghost pile 2? Okay, so we do have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords can talk about some type of conflict, challenges. Sometimes the 5 of Swords can even be self-sabotage. Okay, some of you with the 5 of Swords literally might have had some type of disagreement. Words maybe that were exchanged that were very painful. For some of you, this could have even been something that did involve other people. We have the 8 of Swords here. Okay, the 8 of Swords is basically when someone is keeping themselves in a place of a mental prison by their own negative thoughts, their own negative thinking. So this already kind of feels to me like sabotage, something. Like if there was some type of fighting here, like I said, disagreements, arguments, or even your person's own thoughts kind of getting in the way of the connection. Okay, so we do have Aquarius and Gemini with that. So let's see. Pile 2. Why did they ghost you? Why did they cut you off? Why did they abandon, reject the connection with no explanation? Why did they ghost you? We have the Empress. We have the Fool. We have the Seven of Wands. We've also got some Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Leo. Why did they ghost? Pile number 2. We also have the Knight of Cups. Why did they ghost? Pile number 2. Ace of Swords. Seven of Wands again. Seven of Wands here twice, okay? So the Seven of Wands can really talk about challenges, adversity that this person may have also felt like they were facing. Some of you, I am seeing the Empress card here. The Empress can represent a mother, okay? Or even another female figure in this person's life. So some of you, like, let's just say you're in a situation where there is family involvement, or even a mother who's very overbearing, protective, things of that nature. It can also be that this person, maybe under the influence of a female figure in their life, could have also been something that was blocking them there as well. Okay, I'm also noticing that this Empress has a daughter with her, so some of you, it can even be maybe like the Empress can also represent a wife, okay, a mother, and some of you, there is maybe some type of outside influence here, the way that I'm looking at this Empress card. Okay, so let's see what else. Yeah, and then even in this Seven of Wands energy here too, we have this guy here who looks like he's trying to move forward, but there is this figure here who's kind of like pointing the finger at him angrily, you know? Almost like this person is afraid. Your person was afraid of the challenges or the obstacles that are ahead of them, maybe with trying to choose to be with you. Okay? Let's see. And I feel like this person definitely had some strong, strong romantic feelings towards you, because we have the Empress here, and then we also have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like this person, also I'm noticing that in this Knight of Cups card, there's 2 ships back here. So for some of you, it could have even been that this person had to make a choice, some type of choice decision. Why did they ghost pile number 2? We have the Three of Wands. Okay. This Three of Wands card, he looks a little sad, like a little depressed, the way he's got his head bowed down. For some of you, I feel like this person misses you, like there's a longing, a yearning this person has. Some of you, it could literally be that there was distance between you and this person. Why did they ghost pile number 2? Okay, we've got the Empress and the Emperor here. So some of you, and I'm just going to say it, because the Empress can, like I said, can represent a wife, a mother. The Emperor can represent a father or even a husband. So some of you, this could have been a situation that you were involved with somebody who's married. Okay, that's definitely what I'm getting here. For others of you, this person could even see you kind of like as a soulmate. Some of you, I'm getting that there could have even been self-sabotaging a relationship when they knew that you were a soulmate. They knew that you were someone that they really wanted to be with. They're having romantic feelings here, but also having to make some type of choice. So some of this person could have even just literally just kind of like, I feel like sabotaged the connection between you and them. And I'm seeing that we do have the Five of Cups underneath the deck. And the Five of Cups is a feeling of loss, sadness, regret, disappointment, some type of heartache here that this person was going through. I mean, this could even be mom and dad, for those of you that are kind of in that situation where parents are involved and parents have a say in what your person does within their life or who they're with, like an arranged marriage type of situation where parents choose their partner and they're not in agreement with who your person has chosen, being you, and they don't agree with it. So those could have been those challenges for some of you that are in that situation, that this person just felt like this challenge is too great, right? Because along the way, like I said, where your person's trying to move forward, there's something here external to them. And that external force can either literally be another person or can be in their mind, in their head, right? Where they're keeping themselves stuck because they feel like when they try to move forward, something is telling them, no, you can't do this. Or, it's kind of like the way that he looks like he's pointing his finger at him, like, you better not, do this or go after this. It's like they're feeling like maybe these challenges are too great, even though I feel like because the Seven of Wands is also about perseverance. I'm getting this person may have also been worried about other people. Okay, I'm noticing that in this Seven of Wands, there's these two ladies that look like their heads are turned, like their attention's drawn somewhere. So to me, it's kind of like maybe this person is someone who also worries what other people think, what other people say, and they let that kind of get in their head. Even this full energy here, it looks like he's being sneaky, right? I don't know. It just kind of looks like they're trying to get away with something. They're trying to sneak away, you know? But yeah, for some of you, I feel like this person did see that you guys had a very strong connection. And for some of you, it could just be that fear of knowing maybe even that you were someone who wanted commitment, a very serious commitment from them, and them feeling these romantic feelings. For some of you, it can also be that this person had moved on or had a choice to make and maybe met someone else. I'm getting that too. Because the Knight of Cups is about trying to come forward with some type of offer. Now, this person wouldn't have, it's like if we think about the question, why did they ghost you? And then we have the Knight of Cups, right? The Knight of Cups is about trying to move forward with some type of offer or some type of opportunity. So there could have also been someone else involved here for some of you, that this person, maybe if they were like dating multiple people, right? And they had a choice to make, they had to choose between you and another person. And who to kind of give that offer to. And I feel like with the Three of Wands here, he looks disappointed, because the Three of Wands is about the potential for the future. It's about expansion. It's about growth. It's about waiting for your ships to come in. And it's like as this person's ship, whatever that is symbolic for, is approaching here, it's like they're not even feeling happy about it. Almost like for some of you, this person being pushed into making a decision or choice is kind of what I'm saying. I kind of want to get some clarification here. And I feel like on this Seven of Wands, so let's see here. Let's see. We've got, what is that? Taurus, Libra. We have Aries energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Aquarius. And I feel like this Ace of Swords too is also like some type of breakthrough, some type of realizations, clarity that this person kind of needed. Okay. And it may be the clarity that they maybe needed to try to make some type of choice or decision, right? Because the Ace of Swords can be yielded to even cut and remove something out of their life. So they may have felt like maybe that is their choice, or maybe even their only choice, Let's see here. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is about a new beginning, an opportunity for a new beginning. Let's see. Let's look at this other Seven of Wands. We have the King of Cups. I feel like this person is having some challenges with following their heart. You know, the feelings and the emotions that were in their heart, like them having a difficult time with being able to just kind of go with it. Go with whatever it was that they were feeling here. Let's clarify this Empress. The Death card. Why is the Emperor here? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, now some of you, legitimately, I feel like this person was afraid to commit for the long term. Okay? Commitment over the long term, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. It's one that is very methodical, slow and steady approach to things. If you were someone who's really wanting commitment from this person, it could have been that they were someone who's kind of holding back their feelings, their emotions. They could have also felt like this need for freedom, you know, with the full energy, because the full energy is about keeping yourself open to unlimited potential, possibilities. It's a very free-spirited energy. Now, those of you where you were kind of like in a third-party situation with this person, where this person was married, literally, like I'm seeing here, the Emperor and the Empress is a marriage, could be a marriage, or like I said, even parents that were involved. And we have the Death card here, so for some of you, it could even be that if you were in that situation, that they had to choose their partner. They may have felt like, even if I have feelings for pile number 2, I still have to choose my partner, because with the Death card here, there may have even been some changes going on in this person's life where they felt like they may really, I'm kind of getting also here, for some of you, this person may have even told you or indicated that they were going to end things with a former spouse or a spouse. And they may have felt like that is something that needed to kind of come to an end, you know, prior to you and them actually being together. Okay, let's look at this Five of Swords. They've also got Scorpio. Where's the Five of Swords here? This person feeling defeated by something, you know? Feeling defeated by, like I said, for some of you, mom and dad, outside influence, an ex-partner, partner involvement. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay? So the Two of Cups in reverse is about a lack of balance, a lack of harmony in a, maybe even a romantic connection between two people. For some of you, you could have had a breakup with this person, or this person decided to end things. They can also be someone who feels defeated by maybe even a partnership that they were in, maybe even an unhappy partnership that they were stuck in, and feeling kind of defeated by that as well. Okay? For others of you, if there's not really kind of like any history between you and this person, like maybe a new person that just kind of just like ghosted you, somebody that you were dating, to me, it's kind of like maybe the whole idea of commitment, relationship, phobia is definitely something that's here. Like, even if this person had romantic feelings, they may have felt like those romantic feelings also developed super quickly and very deeply towards you. And I kind of feel like this person maybe feeling like it was too much, too quickly, like too intense, right? More than they were, I feel like, prepared or even, you know, ready for. Okay? Why is Eight of Swords here? Justice. Okay, so yeah, justice is about a contract. It could be about a marriage. Wow, maybe somebody, for some of you, maybe this person going through a divorce. Okay? We're seeing a woman who looks really upset, sad here. Looks like she's signing some paperwork here. So yeah, some of you, it could have been this person felt, if they're dealing with a divorce, separation, they're married to someone else, it could be like it's that whole feeling restricted, Justice is, of course, the legal paperwork, right? It could be any type of contract with someone. It could be a marriage. It can be a divorce. That was, like I said, for some of you, maybe the idea of commitment was something that was scary for them, right? They weren't sure they wanted to sign in the dotted line to get into a relationship, a committed partnership. For some of you, literally because of a marriage, a divorce situation that was keeping this person stuck, like you were thinking about the negative, worst case scenario type of situation, right? And maybe feeling like they felt no other way than to just kind of end things with you, especially if there's other stuff going on here with them, outside influence, parents, or even a partner, right? Somebody that they have children with, I'm also getting. They could have felt like defeated. Like, what am I going to do now? How am I supposed to, what do I do? You know? And just feeling that they have to just kind of cut things off or end things. Okay? So let's go into our oracle messages, how to, and see what else we can get. Why did they ghost you, pile 2? Okay, so we have old friends drifting away, and it says old friends are losing their shine as they begin to awaken. And we have old friends drifting away. So in some way, it could even be that there was, for some of you, this won't be for all of you, but some of you, maybe even this person's friends or even, family members who were kind of not happy with their decision and kind of pulling away or even detaching themselves, right, from them. They just felt like maybe alone. No one's supporting them, or no one's supporting them being with you, right? We have don't fall blindly in love. And it says, make sure if you fall, they'll be ready to catch you. So they may have felt like, am I making the wrong choice, right? By just kind of trusting this whole situation and trusting that I should just go with it. It's like maybe they felt like some type of fear of like needing to really trust the situation between the two of you, right? Let's see, pile 2. Why did they ghost you? We have the drama must end. Now, for some of you, of course, yes, there can be drama there. It says the drama is causing them the connection to short circuit. Okay? So they may have felt like there was a lot going on in order for this person to kind of be with you. They could have also been going through a lot of drama in their own life, right? We have the answers will come. It says you can't skip chapters, find your path by walking it, right? So it could have been like they were looking kind of like maybe for like an easy way out, trying to figure things out, but it's like they have to go through it, right? They have to figure things out. And then I'm seeing letting doubt creep in at the bottom. It says caught in confusion and don't know which way to go. If we can get this up here. See how to. Why did they ghost you? Dishonesty. Okay, so maybe this person not being honest with themselves, masking, hiding feelings. We have not enough. Okay, so this is definitely an energy of a sabotage, self-sabotage. It could be having, maybe feeling like they're not strong enough, they're not courageous enough, they're not going to be enough for you, they can't give you what you want. We have breakthrough, right? It could even be that this person was not giving you, right, enough, right? You could be on the receiving end of that tiny little flower where they just felt like I can't offer you enough. We have jealousy here, okay? Now, I feel like this jealousy can even be outside influence for some of you, somebody else feeling jealous, right? We do have sincere apology. Okay, so I feel like this person does feel really bad for the way that things have kind of gone through. Maybe they were trying to hope and manifest some type of breakthrough in the confusion, the negative thoughts, self-limiting beliefs that they were kind of thinking of, right? Holding on to. Why did they ghost? Pile numbers 2. Clingy. Okay. Now, for some of you, it could have been, it won't be for all of you, but clingy here could be that, maybe the person felt like you were a really clingy person. There was a really strong attachment to you that they feel like they had to break away from. And that attachment can go vice versa, right? It could be you being really attached to them, very clingy to them. It could have been them also being super clingy to you. For those of you where there's outside influence here, it could even be like someone who's trying to interfere and kind of, in a way, kind of creating drama, right? And I'm noticing that this drama must end is card number 15, which is the devil energy, okay? Which can be, manipulation, restriction, something restricting them. Let's see, why do they ghost? We have unstable, right? So to me, it's more or less this person being unstable, right? Not maybe in the most stable position in their life. Or able to provide you stability. We have clouded here, so this person feeling clouded, right? Not being able to perceive things clearly. We also have endings here. So some of you, this person, with the ghosting, they could have, for some of you, given you some type of letter, note, text message, email, things of that nature. Or maybe just kind of feeling that because things were clouded, they needed to kind of bring this situation between the two of you to an end, right? Sometimes without closure, not knowing why at all. So pile 2, why did it ghost you? We have hidden here. And it says there are things creeping below the surface in this connection, acting as an influence within it, okay? So hidden influences affecting your connection with them. We also have return here, and it says someone from your past is coming back with hopes that you'll return to them. They intend on reconnecting in order to reestablish the connection you once shared. So for some of you, it could have been the reason that they ghosted is because someone else came back into their life, right? Revisiting, someone trying to convince them to be with them for some of you. An ex-partner. So take it how it resonates, okay? Because I know all of you guys are in very different situations. Whatever makes sense for you. We have ruthless here, and it says they will be careless and reckless with your heart and leave you feeling completely shattered and broken without a second thought, right? So to me, it's also not the best pattern of behavior this person might have, right? With just kind of cutting things off very coldly. Gaslighting. Wow. Okay. So gaslighting for some of you, it says they will constantly question you. They will make you feel like you're in the wrong when in fact they are the ones guilty of what is they are accusing you of. Right? So maybe this sincere apology is phony baloney for some of you, but I feel like your person. You know if they're being genuine or not, or if they are really just someone who's ruthless and just kind of choosing to gaslight. Okay, so now we're going to do is we're going to go into our message cards, okay, to see additional messages. So why did they ghost to pile number 2? Why did they ghost to pile 2? It says, you are so attractive. I want to get to know you on another level. Why did they ghost you? I realized how much I hurt you and I'm ashamed of my actions. Nothing matters when I'm with you. Let's make the most of every moment together. And I feel like these energies are kind of maybe even coming in, of course, before this person ended up ghosting, like this person telling you that you were important to them and they wanted to, kind of take things to the next level. Okay. Let's see. Why did they ghost? Pile number 2. You should have never let me go. I've never forgotten about you. I'm not saying never again, just not now. I don't know how to fix us. I see you everywhere I go. I can't shake you. And then we also have I am holding myself back. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the distance between us is killing me. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 2. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. And please also, as I said, I am going to have a new channel, Neptune's Tarot Tarot, with some new content. I hope you guys will join me over there. I will have the link down below in the comment section. Please also remember to go head over to Josie's channel, Healing Days Oracle, where she has this same reading posted, so you can get some additional messages from the perspective of another reader to maybe see if those messages resonate for you there as well. So, like I said, happy Halloween, happy Samhain. Enjoy your holiday, be safe, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Hi, Pile 3. So for those of you that resonated with the Cauldron Containment card, this is going to be a reading today, and we are doing Why Did They Ghost You? The reasons, some messages at the end, and this is a very special collaboration reading that I do have with Healing Days Oracle. For those of you that know Josie, I will have her link for her video. We're both doing the same reading, so you guys have the perspective of 2 different tarot readers, and to see if you can get additional messages by watching both videos. Or some of you may find that, hers resonates a little better, mine resonates a little better, however you guys want to do that. But I will have the link for that pinned to the comments, so you can check out her reading as well. Okay, so pile number 3, we're finding out, why do they ghost you? Why did they ghost pile number 3? I am going to be using 3 different tarot decks, so you're going to see me kind of go back and forth between them. Why did they ghost you, pile number 3? Okay, so we do have the Star. Why did they ghost pile number 3? We also have the 7 of Pentacles. So we do have Aquarius and Taurus energy. Why did they ghost pile number 3? We have the Page of Wands. We also have the Ace of Wands. We also have the Magician. Why did she ghost pile number 3? We also have the 2 of Pentacles. So we have Aries energy, Capricorn. We also have Leo, Sagittarius. Why did they ghost pile number 3? We have the Devil. We have Capricorn. We have a Judgment. They've got some Scorpio energy. Why did they ghost pile number 3? We have the 4 of Pentacles. Let's get one more. And then we also have the 4 of Wands. Okay, so I'm kind of getting here that I'm almost kind of feeling that this person may have been someone who has either seen someone else or dating someone else. And they had to make some type of choice here, like some type of judgment call between you, I feel like, and another person. Okay. So I'm going to get some additional clarification here, but I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles being here, the Seven of Pentacles is really kind of taking some time to take a look at what seeds you've planted. And that is symbolic for what energy they've put into the connection between you and them. And the Seven of Pentacles is where we may feel a little bit discouraged or even get a little bit frustrated with how things have developed, how they've come along. And so I feel like this person, although they may have felt a very strong attraction towards you, and felt that there was chemistry that was there, I'm getting that this person could have been someone who just felt like the relationship or the connection between the two of you wasn't really progressing into what they had hoped. Okay? And I feel like this person may have like had something kind of like reservations about taking the connection any further. You know, maybe even into a commitment or relationship where they were kind of juggling or making a choice, kind of, should I or shouldn't I? The Two of Pentacles can be very hot and cold. It can be mixed feelings that a person has towards you, and questioning whether or not the connection would even be something that would go into a committed partnership with the Four of Wands. Okay? And I feel like with the Magician energy being here, it's kind of like this person may have still been trying to manifest love, or maybe holding out hope, maybe even that they would find the right person, you know, and maybe just kind of feeling a little bit of fear, I feel like, surrounding making the wrong choice, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So I feel like it legitimately feels kind of like, of course, handling it in a way such as ghosting someone is not cool, right? It's not cool at all. It's very cowardly for someone not to just kind of speak up and say, hey, you know what? I like you, but I'm not sure that we're vibing, or I'm not sure that, you know, we're going to go any further, and just kind of at least tell you straight out. So yeah, it just kind of makes me feel like this person was kind of holding out hope for, they could have also been working on healing here too with this star. But trying to kind of remain optimistic about things. I'm definitely feeling with the Judgment card here too, that this person could have also had like a lot of baggage from their past, that they still had not released, stuff that they were still holding on to, and kind of working through that there too. Okay, and those could have also been creating some fears in them too, with kind of making the wrong choice, choosing, the right person. If they are more someone that they were kind of dating other people, then yeah, that Two of Pentacles is kind of like that juggling, or kind of weighing your options, right? What's going to be the best thing to do here? And so the Seven of Pentacles, like I said, is this process of evaluation, reassessment. Do I still want to put my time and energy into this? Right? The Four of Pentacles is that fear of taking a risk, fear of moving things for some of you into the next level. Okay, I'm seeing the Six of Cups underneath the deck. So I feel like with the Six of Cups energy here, this person could have felt that you guys had a very strong bond, a very sweet, innocent type of connection with each other. But I also feel like, this person was questioning whether or not, like I said, it would be something that would go any further. I'm going to take a look at what we have at the other ones. We have the Page of Cups at the bottom of this one. And then we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of this one, okay, which this one, the keyword says disappointment. So the Three of Swords energy, can sometimes talk about heartache, loss, pain, even third-party, outside influence involvement here. Okay, they could, like I said, some of you, this person definitely still may be healing from something. And like I said, maybe just straight out with the Seven of Pentacles, just kind of feeling, after a process of evaluation, just kind of feeling like, is the time over? I'm also noticing how in the Seven of Pentacles here, there's these clocks that she's holding on to, but the clocks are just kind of like drooping, right? So maybe they kind of felt like, is it time to just kind of end this, or just kind of walk away from this? And with the Page of Cups, maybe this person could have even been, I'm seeing the moon right underneath that, where this person just kind of felt like expressing feelings to you may have been something that was challenging or even difficult. The Page of Cups can talk about really sweet communication, someone who's kind of coming forth with some very type of innocent offer, communication. Um, they could have also had issues with communicating feelings, emotions, right? Because the page can represent child, innocence, youth, something that's new. Um, they may have felt like they weren't sure, if this was really going to be, like I said, something that would make it to commitment, relationship. The moon energy is also talking about a lot of irrational fears, okay, insecurities, doubts, clouded judgment. Uh, sometimes our intuition can become blocked, right? A lot of subconscious fears and things like that that can kind of keep things a little hazy. It could have also been someone that they are healing something. Like I said, for somebody with the judgment card, it's a lot of baggage. Like I said, it can be, a lot of pain, stress, burdens, things that they're carrying from their past. And the idea of commitment could be something that makes them feel afraid, right? The moon energy can talk about a lot of repressed feelings and emotions that have not been brought to the surface, right? This person could feel like there's a lot of healing. So I feel like this person, like I said, they felt attraction to you. They felt there was chemistry. If they were someone who was indeed dating someone else, then they could have been doing that kind of comparison, right? Who's the better fit? What is the better situation to kind of go into? And I just feel like after finding with the Seven of Pentacles, that maybe after they took that time to really think about things, that they felt like it may have been better to just kind of walk away from this connection. And we have the Eight of Cups here, okay, which is an energy of withdrawal. It's also, the Eight of Cups is where you kind of walk away to also think about yourself. Like, what do you want? The Eight of Cups is about setting out on a journey of discovering the self, right? This person may not even know who they are, what they want, what their true desires are. Like, what is it that they're really looking for when it comes to a partner, right? To a relationship. So that could have definitely been something that was holding them back. Okay, so let's go into our oracle messages pile 3 and see what else we can get. Pile number 3. No, and to me with the star energy too, it maybe says a lot about this person's perception of things, because the star is a very optimistic energy, right? Or we hold hope, faith, in something that we truly want. And maybe this person was still needing to kind of figure that out. Okay. Pile number 3. Why did they ghost you? We have the bride to be. Okay. And it says you are their happy ending. They have already chosen you. Okay. So that can be talking about commitment there, right? It even looks like they're having a little ceremony down here too, a marriage, engagement. Let's see. Addicted to outside help. And it says readings keep you in a state of always searching and confusion. So some of that could literally be spirit saying, are you getting too many readings? Are you watching too many readings? But it can also be this person too, right? Your person you're connected to. They can be someone who's, maybe going to tarot readers, going to readers, trying to figure things out. They can be also constantly asking other people, what do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? Instead of really just kind of searching within themselves for those answers, right? Needing to kind of confirm with another person, is this the right choice? Is this the right thing? Instead of listening to intuition. Let's see what else. Why did they ghost? We have old friends drifting away, and it says old friends are losing their shine as they begin to awaken. So in some way, I kind of look at this as your person kind of like maybe going through some type of change or transformation, and kind of feeling that if they're wanting something else in life and they may not quite know what that is yet, that they feel the need to kind of walk away or end certain things that maybe they feel like are not quite in alignment with them, and that may include you, right? They may feel like the things that once seemed appealing or things that they once felt drawn to are no longer what is making them feel happy or content, and they feel like they need to just kind of let some things go. Okay? So let's see. Some of you with that bride to be, and this may not be for all of you, but for somebody with that bride to be, it can be that there is, I don't know, I'm just kind of picking up maybe like an arranged marriage or something like that. Like maybe if If someone had told this person, hey, this is your bride, this is your person you're going to marry, you know, the bride to be, so they could even have maybe something else, someone else, on their mind. We have walking away disappointed. And it says no longer want to chase, don't even want them any longer. Right? So this person walking away, choosing to walk away, but feeling disappointed, okay? It says go where the wind blows. And it says let go of your love plan and learn to love the wind, which in this case I feel like is your person feeling that they felt like they needed to go wherever they were being pulled, wherever they were being called. And especially with the Page of Wands energy here, the Page of Wands is about exploring, discovery, something new. So they may have felt like their heart was just calling them on a different path, okay, away from this connection, okay? So let's say pile number 3, why did they ghost you? Why did they ghost pile number 3? We have hidden love. We also have immature, straight up, person being immature. Why would you ghost, right? That is, to me, some level of emotional immaturity. We have hidden love here, so it almost makes me feel like I said, for some of you, this person could have had feelings for someone else. We have love is blind and also restricted. We something holding this person back. I don't know. To me, also, too, it's like, even if this person may have felt like, they felt the connection to you, they could have also been concealing their own feelings, because love is blind to me is also like a person being in denial, right? We have lost at the bottom. Person lost, feeling lost. Okay. Let's see what else. Why did they ghost? Pile number 3. Why did they ghost? Pile 3. Ghosted, literally. We have numbing here. Okay. So, with the numbing, this person, we have independence here. This person could have been someone who, because we saw earlier, right, we saw the 3 of Swords, some type of heartache, loss, pain, disappointment, something this person was feeling. And if they are still not healed from something, like I said, with the Judgment part here, this is old stuff, right? They may be things that this person has not released or not forgiven yet, right, from their past. And so, it could be just numbing the pain in a way. Maybe they have some unhealthy patterns of behavior and ways as they cope, right? Let's see. We also have home. Okay. So to me, in some way, with that home energy there, as far as why they ghosted, maybe there's issues that are going on in their home, their personal life. They may be someone, like I said, with the independence that they feel like they just need to just be on their own. Not really looking for commitment at this time, or not knowing what they really want. Needing to figure themselves out. Why did they ghost pile number 3? Egocentric. And it says this person is completely blocked off when it comes to seeing the perspectives of others. The way they conduct themselves will be biased according to their own point of view. Okay. We also have frustration here. It says the lack of clarity and uncertainty that they bring into the connection will leave you feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. Why did they ghost you? Pile 3. We have self-love. They're trying to learn how to fill their own cup before they can truly give it to anyone else. Okay, so needing to fool or choosing themselves, right? We also have unforgiving here, and it says they aren't someone who easily forgives, and if they feel wronged in any way, they are likely to hold on to some type of animosity, right? So to me, a perfect example of that Judgment card there. Okay, because judgment really gives us the opportunity to look back at our past. What did we learn from it, right? How can we become a better person? How can we even forgive another person that's hurt us, right? So to me, like I said, it kind of feels like your person's holding on to a lot of that old baggage from their past that they've, right? And then you guys chose containment here. So it's like this person maybe kind of bottling or holding things inside and not releasing, right? This person needing healing. Let's look at your messages now, okay? From this person, pile number 3. Why did they ghost you, pile 3? Why did they ghost you? I want to be more than friends. I hope that you feel the same. Why did they ghost, pile 3? I'm not sure if you still love me after all I've done. I never thought that I would be missing you this much. So many words were left unspoken. I need courage to face you again. If you are feeling lonely, remember that I can't stop thinking about you. Wow. Yeah. And I just feel like, maybe there's a lot going on with this person that they really need to kind of focus. They do need to focus on themselves. They need to focus on healing and releasing, right? Something that they're just kind of holding in. Half 3. Why did they ghost you? I'm not completely happy with my life right now. Why did they ghost, pile number 3? I can't be trusted, right? So to me, in some ways, kind of like this person may be feeling kind of like ungrounded right now. They're not dependable, right? Not dependable at this time. Why did they, or maybe at that time they ghosted you, they weren't dependable. Maybe still not so much right now. Why did they ghost, pile 3? I'm ready to apologize. My unhealed trauma affected us. Okay. Unhealed trauma. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have I'm scared to talk about commitment with you. Okay? So I'm going to leave it here for you, pile number 3. I hope you guys will check out Josie's Healing Days Oracles pick-up card 2. Also the same reading to see you guys can get some more insight into your situation that you got going on. Thank you guys so much. I also hope you guys will join me over on my second tarot channel, Neptune's Child Tarot. The link for that will be pinned to the comments, also in the description box. And I hope to see you guys over there for additional content that I'm going to be bringing over to that channel as well. Happy Halloween, happy Samhain, and I will see you guys in the next reading.